Alright, so this is CT event number 4, and I know I'm a bit late to the party here, but in case you can't tell by my voice already, I am sick and was sick for the past week. Maybe more on that later, but yeah. That being said, for today's episode, I wanted to showcase one of the new relics in this event that I thought was just really absurd. So it's over on this tile over here, which very fortunately is right next to respawn. It's MOAB Clash. Basically what it does is all attacks do +3 damage to MOAB class balloons, which, if you don't know how insane that is, well, basically every tower that does 1 damage with their attack now gets 4 for quadruple damage. But yeah, without a doubt, that is probably the most broken relic in the game, and especially against bosses, because yeah, in case you didn't know, bosses count as MOAB class balloons, so yeah. We're gonna go ahead and use it on a boss. Before we start, if you want to take a look at our bracket here, we are again winning by a fair margin. However, because the teams we're playing against are pretty active, we're still not able to get a top 3 for this event. But top 11 in the world, I think my team will still take it. So yeah, let's go ahead and capture this Bloon Areas relic tile. So we get Air and Sea if we win. This one's also a pretty good relic. These military towers are reduced 10%, and they shoot 5% faster. This one's also 2 tiers with farm enabled, so we gotta make sure to farm pretty hard. Now, as for relics, I'm thinking the following. Obviously, MOAB Clash. Monkey Boost basically doubles the damage of bosses when they arrive. Camo Traps, so we don't have to worry about jump camo protection, and Flint Tips to help out with the druids. And let's begin. It is hard standard difficulties. That means affording our first farm is going to be pretty hard, which means we're not going to be able to farm super hard for tier 1 Bloon Areas here. But honestly, we don't have to, again, since we have the +3 damage from MOAB Clash. If you want any perspective how broken +3 damage is to anything, well, think about it this way. Embrittlement is a $5,000 upgrade, gives +1 damage to balloons in a tiny range. We also have Glue Strike and Glue Storm, which is like 20,000 for Glue Storm, and that gives +2 damage. And then after that, we have stuff like Cripple MOAB and Cerebrito, which give +5. But the thing is, those cost like 35k. So essentially, we're getting like a $20,000 to $30,000 value from that one relic alone. Which again, I don't think I need to explain how absolutely bonkers that is. You'll just see for yourself. Anyways, about time. Round 7, we get our first farm down. Now, remember that there's a 14 tower cap in this challenge, so I can't quite spam like low-level tier towers in order to heal balloonies faster, because that would be the play if I had unlimited towers. I think the best DPS for your buck is probably 010 Druid. 8 damage per shot if you add +3, 32 damage per shot to that Bloon Areas, but yeah. If I can't spam a lot of them, it might be maybe base Super Monkey spam. Pop plus. You also want to make use of these daily road spikes that we have, because that allows me to grade harder by not, having to spend money on defense. So a couple road spikes here, hopefully no penalty. Anyways, next tower on the list, I want to actually draw my hero, Zelia. She doesn't really do great damage, but the thing is, I'm thinking for tier 2, we would probably go for an Avatar Wrath, and the only way to lose lives without actually leaking balloons, which is probably really hard without getting a penalty in Bloon Areas, is by using Azalee's Totem. So yeah, I gotta drop her early in order to get her to level 7 so I lose enough lives. But yeah, I do have to start upgrading my Boomerang here. Starting to run out of road spikes. 2 spikes left. Anyways, next tower I want to get is probably Lead Popping. Right now it's only Azealia. I'm thinking probably a 030 Druid, because that applies Flint Tips too. Just again, hopefully you don't get any penalty for this round. I think I might get one though. Come on. 0.6 seconds, that's fine. Not a big deal, but obviously. Prefer the penalty be 0. Anyways, no point restarting over 0.6 seconds. We're now just going to upgrade to Marketplace, and yeah, hopefully get 5 of them. That should give us enough money for tier 1 Bloon Areas here. Alright, bad news. You only upgrade 4 of them to Marketplace in time. I think if I get it at this point, it's not going to make the money back. So let's see how much money we have after selling every farm. It's probably worth it because I can definitely farm back, I believe, after this. $27,000. Not terrible. Anyways, I'm a firm believer that the Populous Army is probably going to do the most damage, even without leaking any lives. So let me go ahead and work on that. It's quite an expensive defense, actually. I'm already down to $4,000. I have 5 towers left. I will, of course, sell these 2 to push it even further. Alright, now we're down to 1 tower left. Now, I do have to make sure I have defense for the Bloon Insights from Bloon Areas, so I guess I'll probably just drop a 420 Boom right back here. Don't have the money to afford it, but hopefully it's a mid-round buy. Make sure all the druids are on strong so that we target Bloon Areas, and here we go. Gonna make sure to use the boost instantly. And look at that damage go, guys. That's gonna be a fast one now. Oh my god. I need to start something quickly once it is about to pop. Now? Alright, pause. Honestly, I don't even know if 420 Brewing Spam is going to be fast enough for this. Or enough damage, so hang on. Juggernauts. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Look at all this defense on the field right now. And we're still dead. Not sure there's much I can do other than be quicker on my feet. But this time, I'm just going to get one less druid to get a pre-bot 320. And again, here we go. Use a boost. This should, I guess, give us a head start in, you know, not having the greens be literally everywhere on the screen. Also, I guess, doing some good damage to these ceramics. And there we go. Sal, rapidly. So, 420. Juggernaut. Juggernaut. Maybe I can just get an Ultra Juggernaut now that I'm looking at things. But this should hopefully be enough. Alright, and it is. That might have been a little bit aggressive in terms of how much I, you know, sold there. But I'll take it. Now, unfortunately, this actually does nuke my eco. Like, a lot. So I don't know if that was actually the best idea. Holy crap. Yeah, are you seeing this, guys? Oh my god. Let me get back my druid and I guess sell you. Yeah, I only have a marketplace and a plantation now. Hopefully it's enough, though. Anyways, what I gotta do now is I gotta start leaking lives for the druid army, but unfortunately, I activated before I bought it. But I'll get this one dropped. I only need one of them, by the way, because the Afterwrath is like you can do the most damage here. So the MOAB Clash Relic isn't going to be the most useful for tier 2. It was really just tier 1 where we can get an absolutely insane time on. Anyways, the most efficient farming method from here is basically marketplace spam, but again, because of the tower cap, I can only drop like 4 more, so I guess if I have to, might need to upgrade 1 or 2 of them to Central Market. If that I can even afford it, that is. Well, one last tower, guys. I actually don't think I can probably go for Central Market at this point, because, again, it needs to pay itself off in time. And I think we only have 5 rounds left. Yeah, unfortunately, that's likely not going to happen, so, yeah. Let's just pray we can afford the Avatar Wrath without getting a penalty as well. I think I'm going to be able to lose a good amount of lives. Not sure if it's enough to get max. I think you need to lose 90 in this game. That means 4 more activations with 3 rounds to go, and probably 2 more activations. That'll be good enough, probably. Well, here we have it. $27,000, so I definitely have enough to afford Avatar Wrath. But can I afford that and the accessories? $33,000 extra? I think so. Yeah, $16,000 and enough more, so I guess I'll also get a tier 4 Alp buff and $10,000 left. I think the best I can do with this money is probably, again, 010 Druid Spam. I guess I also have excess cash, 4,000, so I guess I'll do a Super Monkey, because again, 1 damage is pretty good. I'll buy range as well, in case it doesn't reach, and I think we're ready to go. How fast do you think this thing dies? Hopefully really fast. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Boost instantly. I have 2 of them to use, by the way, so I don't even think I have enough time to use the second one. No, this is going to be a 30-second kill. Yeah. Safe to say, this time is probably, well, safe to not be beaten. So there we go. Yeah, apparently in CT bosses, you don't have to kill the balloons too. That's buffing balloon area, so that's cool. And yeah, folks, that is a 34-second time. Very nice. And while we're at it, let's do another boss tile. So this one's Vortex. Only 1 tier, easy mode. And this time you have a selectable hero, but I'm still going to pick a Zealy, and here's why. Well, we have Sniper for Elite Defender, so if we Elite lives with Elite Defender, I feel like that would be the fastest way to kill Vortex. Other than that, same relics as last time. MOAB Clash won't be as useful combined with Elite Defender because Elite Defender does 7 damage, so plus 3 is closer to like 40% damage increase, but that's still pretty good. Don't get me wrong. We also have Tech and Ice Enable for these challenges, but I don't think that's something we're going to use because, again, Vortex can stun them close range. So you're better off getting something that just goes through the shield, aka the Sniper. Now, because we want to get Azili's level 7 for round 40, I think we have to drop her early, so that means sacrificing farms, but that's, again, a sacrifice I have to make. And with that, I don't even know if I can level her to 7 in time, but I'll always spend the money on that if we are short. Again, don't forget to use your road spikes accordingly so that we don't get any penalty for these rounds. Should have mentioned for those uninformed once more that you get a penalty if you take too long to beat a round. And that means those pesky reds that go along that long loop are the balloons are probably going to get you a penalty. So I gotta do that. And yeah, we also have Bloon Trap too. Oh, we also only have 2 farms. I just noticed that. Oh, that's gonna suck. Well, what do you think is a good time to start going for that Bloon Trap then? Because I feel like that would also help for defense as well. And there we go. There's a 0.01 second penalty. Just my luck, eh? Actually, on second thought, I'm probably just gonna go for the marketplace first. Because again, we don't make enough money from these rounds in the 20s to have Bloon Trap actually be that profitable. So probably 2 marketplaces, and I could probably get this in the early 30s. Because again, we have easy prices, so shouldn't be a big deal. Honestly, on second thoughts, I actually should have gone for a bank, because if you only have 2 farms, the bank is so much better than the plantation. Because generally with the plantations or the marketplaces is that the immediate cash you get back can be used to invest in other farms. But because I can't invest in other farms, then you might as well go for that bank. Well, it's too late to restart now. Well, I could restart, but then I have to start from the checkpoint, which is really annoying, so I'll pass. Anyways, Bloon Trap now, boys. 014. Let's put it in the entrance here. And yeah, at this point, there's really nothing more I can buy. Ideally, I want to be able to afford Elite Defender and an Overclock beforehand in order to, well, buff the damage even more. Anyways, also looks like we'll get level 7 Azalea time, so no worries about that. Also, make sure to put the Sniper probably close to in range of Azalea so that we get the attack speed as well from the totem that gives. So I'm gonna bank this run, hopefully giving us enough money to get Overclock and Elite Defender. So let me just pre-buy it. And total selling power of these towers I have is about 11k. I think because of East prices, it's definitely affordable. So here's to hoping. Alright, so here we go. Entering round 40 with 12k and 22. I think it's definitely affordable. Watch this, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, definitely, definitely. In fact, I could even keep the Overclock, but there's no point. What we want to do now is sell you. It'd be cool if I could also afford Elite Sniper, but that's not happening. So I think with the rest of the money, I'm not sure whether a 204 Sniper is better than an Overdrive that I use for 1 partition of Vortex. I think I'm going to roll with the Overdrive for this one. I'm also going for a Britomir for another damage boost, +1. And yeah, that's about as much as I can afford, folks. So when the round starts, use Totem, use Monkey Boost, and we'll see how fast it scales. 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Okay, that Totem is barely in range. We're lucky. Also, hopefully I'm not wrong about this, but also, ceramics. Oh, you're gonna maybe put the Sniper on first, aren't you, for a bit? Well, you got me there. Actually, no, I lost lives, so that kind of helped too, right? Although I already initially lost lives from the Zeli's Totem, so if you didn't know there's a cooldown between Elite Defender activating or not, I don't know if there's an initial cooldown, but it seemed like I got an insane attack speed boost at the start. So I'm gonna assume that works. 30 seconds, not bad. Honestly, I low-key thought it would have been faster than that. But that's okay. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick run of the boss towers I played, and yeah. Apparently there's more relics that we haven't even seen yet that people have day in mind. So I'm quite interested to see what those are going to be when they finally come. Because if they're as broken as MOAB Clash, then oh boy. That is all though. See you guys next time.